Hello, everyone. Mike Sanchez with TKO Sales. Today, we have a pleasure of sitting down with one of our value longtime customers to dive deep into their experience with TKO. Big thank you for Dan Davis to come on to be with us today. First, Dan, how long have you been using TKO heat transfers?
My first order was June 7th, 2021. And so it's just over 2 years now. And once I started using you guys, you've been my exclusive transfer company because I've been incredibly satisfied with everything throughout the whole journey. So it's been a great experience.
Awesome. Thank you. Second question for you, brother. What are the top 3 qualities you would emphasize about TKO? Why do you prefer us?
Well, I've used other transfer companies in the past before you guys came on the scene here. And what I've learned about you is, number one, your focus has always been on customer service first. You very clearly care that my business is a success. So the customer service is the first thing that I really love, and it's easy to recognize. The second thing is your adaptability. You've started in the business properly, but you've also grown, and you've found what your customers need. And I say that from personal experience. You found what I needed, and you made that happen. Obviously, the third thing is the quality of the product, because I've had issues with previous companies that I've used where the product wasn't up to my standards, because even though you're printing my transfers, my name's on the product that I deliver to my client. They only know me, they don't know you. So I've got to be super, super happy with the results of it because my name's on it. So yeah.
Great. 3 big things that we stand by, and we're going to continue to stand by for many, many years to come. So thank you.
Sure.
It's our core values at TKO. So thank you. Third question for you, brother. How have our heat transfers contributed to the efficiency of your business, right? How have we been able to help you maybe with like a tight deadline or demands for large orders?
Well, the first thing is, before I found you, and before I started using transfers, I used to have all my jobs screen printed by a local screen printer. And I found that I was kind of at the mercy of their timetable to get my job done, whether I was a priority or not. In most cases, it was okay, but I realized that I didn't have total control of my own business. Now, I owned a couple of heat presses, so I started using transfers, but it just didn't make a lot of sense. Well, I got an email blast announcing your startup in Pompano, and I went down to see the facility, and Christian, the owner, gave me a tour right away. This guy is amazing. And the place was awesome. I got very excited about the reality that a high quality, large format heat transfer company was basically right in my backyard, 20 minutes from my shop. I started using you guys, and I realized that I had control of my business because I did have like I said, I had the heat presses. I just hadn't been using them. But now I had a proper company to work with, and I was able to take control of my business. So my deadlines got met. I was able to deliver products to my clients early and on time. Everybody was happy. The quality of the product was amazing. And I found also that, you were able to print everything that my screen printer was doing for me, except I had total control over the whole process. So the efficiency, the comfort, the convenience, and allowing me to be able to satisfy my customers was huge.
Thank you, brother. I'm going to ask you the 4th question. I think you did it. I think that response comes in with that 4th question. So if you don't want to answer it, do you want to skip it? I think it was perfect.
No, let's go with the 4th one. See what happens.
Okay. All right. Can you highlight specific instances where our heat transfers played a crucial role in meeting unique or personalized requests from your customers?
Okay, this is a really good one. One of my best customers is a uniform company that provide uniforms to a lot of major cruise lines. And oftentimes they'll call me and say, hey, can you match this shirt that we've been doing in the past, the art on the shirt? And so I'll get a sample of the shirt. And one of these was for Virgin Voyages. And they gave me a shirt that had gold foil in the art. And gold foil, if you're aware, you need a base adhesive for a gold foil sheet to stick to the art. Well, Christian and Rodolfo in Pompano personally got involved with this with me, and we formulated, or he found the adhesive ink, and we tightened up the tolerances, and we worked for a really long time to get this just perfect. And once we did that, I was able to match exactly what the customer gave me. And it was kind of unique because it was gold foil and it had a certain brushed look. And just using your adhesive and the sheets of gold foil that I had laying around, I was able to create exactly what I needed. So the customer was happy. And since then, I've made many hundreds of shirts for this particular project. So it's been great.
Awesome. Man, awesome. Very happy we're able to come through and offer a solution to this job that you had in place.
Absolutely.
Fifth question. Could you share a success story or a memorable experience related to the use of our heat transfers that have strengthened your relationship with your customers?
Excellent. I have one of my best customers is a dance competition company. And during dance season, they travel all around the country and hold these events. So generally, it's a couple times a month that they're going to have an event. Well, I'm very fortunate to be the exclusive apparel supplier for all of their events. So they place some really, really huge orders. Unfortunately, they don't have the ability to give me 2-3 weeks advance notice about what they need. So, they may call me 10 days before they need something and say, hey, listen, I need this huge order. And they'll order 1,000 pieces. Well, I have to scramble, and I always place the order right away, but you'll probably remember, I always send you or somebody from customer service an email or make a phone call and say, hey, listen, I just placed this order. I need it as quickly as possible within your guidelines. I don't want it to fall off the radar. And the funny thing is, I know I never need to do that because you've never, ever disappointed me just with your regular deadlines. But I feel better doing it. And every time I get my product, I get it on time, it's always great. And the customer's super happy. So I'm able to keep this high profile customer very, very happy because of what you guys do for me.
That's awesome. That's an awesome success story. And I know they're going to continue to come back and do more and more business, brother. So Dan, it's been a pleasure, brother, to have you on this call today. Really, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to be here with us, not only for being here, but for being a loyal customer from the very beginning, literally one of our first customers, and continue going strong. And it's been a pleasure to see your business grow ever since you started doing business with us. And, I want to cheers to a very prosperous 2024 that's coming. We're gonna do great things.
Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate you having me on here, and you guys are the best. I really love working with you guys.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.